think we're live? Okay. If we're live, I will just be playing the game. Yeah, okay, we seem to be live. Not really gonna be anything special with these streams. Depending on how I feel about them, I guess. I'll leave some public and I'll probably just create a past live streams playlist. Because realistically, I don't want to clutter the uploads, I guess. But, yeah, so basically, I am playing Twilight Princess right now. I've got about maybe halfway through the game, not too far. But we have a couple mods in place, you'll see. Nothing game-breaking or game-changing, just the ultra-wide mods and resolution mods. So this is running at an ultra-wide resolution, which is so much nicer. If you've got an ultra wide, play Cemu games on ultra wide. I might even make a video about it. I honestly love Cemu so much right now. Because the Wii U, it was a failed console, absolutely. But I don't know, I think it was one of the better failed consoles. It was kind of, it walked so the Switch could run, and I'm basically of the mindset that you were kind of, I don't know, the Switch isn't as appealing if you played the Wii U games, at least personally. And then add on Cemu to that, and it's, for what it is, it's an amazing video. It's not perfect since it's so new, but it's really, really cool in what it can do. And there's a lot more of these games that just since they've been updated to kind of a modern programming style, that they're a lot nicer. Like if you played the original Twilight Princess, you would not get full ultra wide. You'd barely get widescreen. You might get widescreen in the Wii version. You'd have to hack to get widescreen in the GameCube version. And you'd probably get the visual errors in widescreen on the GameCube. No, I mean you get visual errors on the ultra wide, but it's a lot less jarring when it's I guess just when it's already widescreen and you're just making it ultra wide, at least personally. I don't know. And I mean textures look a lot nicer now. Let's get this doggy. But yeah, I really wish more was kind of released on the Wii U. Or I wish it continued on the Switch. I wish they remade the Metroid Primes, because those would be really nice to have in Ultra Wide. I don't think you're really getting that, because I can barely get the original Metroid Prime in widescreen that nicely. But I don't know. I'm hoping it'd be nice if they remade the Metroid Primes. I'd really like to replay it in a HD, at least widescreen, but I don't know. It's been a lot of fun just, at least personally, figuring out I wasn't really picking what to do. Yeah, I see. That makes a lot more sense. It's been passed on. And it's interesting just replaying this game. There's still two more. Because personally, I played this game as a kid. I was way younger than probably what I should have been to play this. I pretty much used a walkthrough the entire first time, which, I mean, you do as a kid. But I remember getting stuck on those kind of components, just because I guess I wouldn't read it, or wouldn't be able to do their basic button combinations. They're not but yeah, no, I remember getting stuck on some of those, so it's a different kind of I think it's up here, yes. Looks like it. Oh, and the other thing about Simu that I like is I don't have a camera here on right now, just because I don't feel like it, but I am playing with a Switch Pro Controller, which is about the closest you can get to a Wii U gamepad. I have just a touchscreen tablet as the Wii U gamepad, you can see in the lower right, and then I have my Switch Pro controller now. I don't actually own a Switch, I just own the controller, which is, it's something else, but I previously had, so yeah, right now we'll switch to a bow and arrow. We'll actually put that in the trigger. But previously, it makes it so much easier to aim. Like, I'm aiming with gyro here, just tilting the controller. Because I've done most Zelda games with a controller. It's just, for the aiming, it's so much nicer with a gyro. Like they started on the 3DS, but it is, like, you can just make quick little movements, and it makes it so much nicer. Now, previously I used Xbox controllers for PC. I don't mind them. I just wish Xbox innovated more. Yeah, see up there. You get him. But it's like, I have two of them, and honestly, since I've bought this Switch Pro controller, I really haven't used them a whole lot. Debating on selling at least one of them. I probably still will. I've just gotta find the time for it. But yeah, you can see just a lot of fine movements are so much easier. I mean, even not fine. Like, at least for me, it's easier to do fine and like quick adjustments, because otherwise, this is with the analog stick. You're kind of at a discrete speed. But yeah, I don't know. I'm experimenting around, figuring out what I kind of like. I don't know. If you've come for the building, I'm still building. I will post videos about stuff I built. But I've also just been relaxing. Busy semesters. Gotta kind of give yourself time to chill. So I have plans about posting a video about my keyboard. I kind of want to do that in I want to do that alongside a guide with it. I think I've found kind of I don't often post Instructables, but I think there's a contest that kind of relates to it, and I'm not really doing anything with the files, so I don't think anyone would really buy them. So I figure what I'll do instead is just release the files. I'll see about getting an affiliate link, and I think I'll try to grow this channel more. Which I suppose is why I'm doing streaming stuff. Not all streams will be video games, I'll be honest. And I'm not going to stream like entire games. I'm just going to stream probably favorite sections or stuff when I find cool stuff. Like, I really like doing even though it was kind of short, the Xenoblade. I think we're going to fight King Boboblin. Yeah. I like kind of doing the sections that are cool, just because then I can look back on them, I guess. I don't know. I can watch my own videos. Like, Xenoblade X for me has been completely blind, and that's kind of been fun, because the only thing I knew is there's a book on the cover, and I didn't really have much time to do it. Yeah, but I've been having fun with Xenoblade just because it's it's a blind playthrough that I've done. Oh, I keep forgetting this. Yeah, it's a blind playthrough, and I've never played it Xenoblade. Like, it's been fun to figure it out. Kind of play an obscure gem, I guess. But I don't know. I like doing kind of the streams of that because the highs are kind of high in a sense. But again, like I said, it won't only be video games. I have a way to use my Galaxy S8 as a camera, which is for a USB webcam or whatever. It's really high quality. Even at like standard definition, it's actually not bad. And then I can do like I can do a thing in the app just to get HD for a day, which is about all I need because I'd be doing one stream a day or so. But what I plan on doing with that is I'll play around with it, maybe try some different angles, but I'd like to end up doing build streams. So when I end up building like my keyboards, or I kind of have a controller I'd like to build. There we go. We can get rid of that. But But yeah, I'd like to do some build streams and stuff. We'll see how that goes. But I don't know, I might do some Lego sets too, fitting with the name. I don't know. I've done kind of a lot of this just by myself, but I don't know, I figure I never really it was always hard to find channels that did stuff like this. And I'd like to more create just a portfolio of stuff, in a sense. So if I ever, I don't know, if I ever had a job application or whatever, I would go, hey, look at what I've done here. Send me this video. Stuff like that. But I also kind of just want to, I don't know, to me, there's a lot of, I don't know how to really describe it, but there's a lot of too much quality content, in a sense, on YouTube. And I don't know if that's just who I watch. It probably is. But I figure just, I don't know. I wish there was kind of more of that original YouTube, in a sense. I don't know. I'd love to do quality videos of my stuff, but I honestly just couldn't care less about video editing. I honestly hate it. And that's why most of my videos, if they're spliced together, oh, that was a waste. Yeah, if they're spliced together, they're crudely spliced. I think one of the last videos I did inside the game controller, I spliced like 5 clips and added 1 single transition. And that's about the most I want to do. I don't know. If there's easier ways to do it, I'd like to know, but yeah, so now we're in Arbiter's Grounds, which I personally think is the best dungeon in the game. Well, I think it's one of the best. The boss is probably the best. But, you know, I guess you'll have to stick around for that. If anyone's even watching, I don't know. People aren't watching, that's fine. I don't really care. I don't know. Trying to kind of get around that. Oh, I didn't realize that was okay. I don't know, trying to put myself out there, get out of the isolation, I guess. I don't know. Is it a... oh yeah, it's a paw shop. Okay. Yeah, so you can see stuff like that. The UI is a bit stretched on certain things. Like the 16:9 map and stuff is obviously not stretched, but it's just put in a 16:9 location. Obviously, it'd be a lot nicer if it was just a. Oh yeah. But it's again, this is a ultra wide pack, so I'm kind of surprised it works as well as this one. But I am, okay. So I was gonna say, we'll go and do a iron boots just in case. Oh, that was a mistake. Don't put me all the way back. Okay. I've been playing this game in parts. I don't know, I've played it before, so it's not like I want to do a full playthrough, but I guess I've killed everything here, so well, I don't know, I think it's my favorite Zelda game. I think the highs are the highest it's ever been in Zelda franchise. But I mean, you can watch watch it. You see yourself. Do I have a key? Oh no, it's just other. Okay. I was gonna say. Oh, that's lantern oil. Okay. This would be small key, I assume. This it would be. The other thing that's nice about this is because it's basically a GameCube game, but modified for the Wii U. It's a lot lighter on my system. Funny enough is it's not the graphics card that has issue with streaming, it's my CPU, which I suppose makes sense. But it's probably a bad idea to be streaming the emulators, considering how much CPU load emulators use. If you've ever used an emulator, you can basically use really any graphics card in the world, but like as soon as you use a low-end CPU, you're gonna struggle. Which is, it's kind of funny because it's the opposite of a lot of modern games. A lot of modern games, like, yeah, get an i3, just go and have at her. But i3, I don't know, 1060, you'd be pretty set. But with this, you could go probably like a 1030. Obviously, you're not going to get the higher resolutions, but if your goal is just to meet the system requirement, then like a low-end GPU will be fine. But if your i3 might struggle to do games. I mean, it'd struggle with like Xenoblade X as an example. I have this 7700K i7, and it's not anything exceptional nowadays, but it once was high-end. And I mean, that's all because of the CPU stuff, but even my CPU struggles with Xenoblade. Now, provided that's because I do a 60 FPS patch too. But I don't know, 60 FPS just makes that game so much better. But it's something where I think I was playing the game originally and I got to an area and it kind of tanked to 45 FPS. And I just spent an entire night tweaking it to make sure it'd work. I mean, I'm sure I could overclock it too, but I don't know. Not really been one to overclock stuff. I mean, if it automatically does that for me, sure. But I'm not gonna, I don't know, at least personally, I'm not gonna go and overclock my stuff. It's a bit too much time and effort for my case. But I say that, and I'll spend time and effort on other stupid things, so, I don't know, take that as you will. No, I mean, we'll see if I actually remember what I have to do here. I don't think I do, but I remember liking this dungeon, and I remember it being okay for what it is. Nothing, like, exceptional, nothing. I don't remember if there's any dungeon in this game that I really think highly of, I guess. I think they're all good. I just don't think any are, like, peaks Zelda design, I guess. I don't know. Oh, that's a piece of heart. Good thing I didn't miss that. Let's hope I get across here. No, I'm dying. That was a mistake. Oh, we almost did. But we'll see. I know I have to go under there sometime. I just kind of want to make sure I'm not missing anything else. Oh, I do remember the Temple of the Sky being really cool in this game. But is this the map? Yes. Okay. Good thing I didn't miss that then either. What's in this room again? I don't remember. Oh, it's this big one. Does. I just remember it. Oh yeah, it's got the big. Can I stop getting rupees? I don't remember exactly this route. I know we have to lift the lantern. I don't remember how we do that. I think we have to come in from another room. Okay. There we go. Yeah. Honestly, as a remake of the original Twilight Princess, since that's the one I originally played on GameCube, it is a really good remake, I'd say. At least personally. Oh, we've got the... It's kept a lot of the things that make the original great, but it also changes a lot of the things that sucked. Like, it's a lot faster to change into wolf. The wolf sections are kind of less tedious, although I didn't really find them tedious in the first place, at least personally. But there's just a lot of small tweaks. Yeah, it's up here. Yeah, because like I'll show. There's just a button to transform now. And the original game, for what it is, it aged pretty well. But the GameCube is starting to show its age. I still think GameCube games look good. It's just I wish they looked better. It's not like, I don't know, there's a lot of games that I will refuse to play. GameCube games are not those. Well, I say a lot of them. There's not really that many. But there is some that I just don't want to play. And a lot of those are from the N64. But, yeah. I do agree, it is a top tier game. I think it's favorite Zelda game of all time, at least personally. I don't remember where to go next, to be honest. I'll figure it out. We're just gonna rotate that room again. I don't think there's anything else. Oh, is it only that 9 degrees? Okay. Well, at least go back to the main room. Should ignite that flame or whatever. Yeah, there we go. I only need to open that door to get up there. I remember this room, but I thought we had to come into it from the side or something. Because I know we have the chandelier. So I don't think I can turn it. Or do I need iron boots? Maybe? No. No. I'll do that. Sand. Unless, can we? No, I think that's too far. Yeah, that's too far. I guess we're back in the other room. I don't remember this dungeon that much, if I'm honest. I like the boss. The boss is the best boss in the game. And the item is the best item in the game. But I don't remember much of the dungeon itself. I mean, I know we get the little pose and we get the spinner, and the spinner has some good sections at the end, but I guess no, this is a dead end, isn't it? Dead end on the map. Oh, we have a key now. That's what it is. Okay, I'm done. Yeah, we have a key now. So I was right on with the rotating, but not with the location. Up. Don't bonk. And then we can enter the other door now that we have the small key. Yeah, there we go. And this is also a chandelier room. I forgot about the spikes. Completely forgot about the spikes. Spikes there. then we walk across. Oh, I go here. Yeah, okay. Grab that. No, it still goes as slow. Okay. You think you run past me? Or is it just up? Oh, it takes a couple seconds to fall. I guess you have to rotate at one point. Forgot what's in here. Is this compass? Yeah, compass. I can apparently remember items. I can't remember the layout or... Okay. You're dead. We'll take this room. There's a key there. We gotta go in here. We have another stall house. Oh, I prefer if you don't. There we go. That's not a bad strategy for getting them. This is a small key? Yes. Yeah, I don't know. I've played the GameCube version. I don't think I'll ever go back to the GameCube version. This is just a much nicer looking version. And I mean, now that I've got ultra wide in it, it's pretty sick. Where did the little invisible box come from? I don't remember that. Or I remember that happening. I don't remember that. Okay, get out. Well, that might be a mistake. Almost certain it was. Yep. So we're dead. Good thing Zelda games have, like, you know, repercussions for it. I at least think all the small enemies are going there. They should be. It'd be nice if you just didn't have my attack. I say both screw. Even though I'm bad at the game, it still works out, so... Guess that's where we farm rupees if we want. Oh, this is where the invisible bugs are. I remember this one. Yeah. Assuming this is a rupee or a stone. Oh, small key. Okay, no, that's important. Yeah, it's transformable. Yeah. Oh, the rats. Okay, come here. Goodbye. Oh, this is the main room. Yeah. Yeah, and this is where we get to the other room. We do just drop down, I believe. Just I think. Yes. Yeah, okay. Grab this here. Go away. I mean, hell, even the, I believe this game increased the push speed or whatever for your, well, I believe it increased the push speed for those giant blocks. Wow, that's so useful. Still claw shot where I'm meant to go. Or something like that. Diggers. Is it over there? Don't remember one. Oh, I can loop back around. Right, that's what it is. Because I moved the block. Yeah. Don't know the... Surprised I haven't found the Oko or whatever yet. Yeah, this is the one where I stand in the center. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I'm pretty sure this version changed the block speed or whatever. So with the block puzzles, you're not doing it as much. This one we stand here. Yep. And then we can go. I don't know. Hopefully my audio is good. I don't know. I've not put much effort into it. Is this a mini boss? Yes. Or no, this isn't a mini boss. This is just a enemy. Okay. Assuming he constantly revives. Yeah, and that's what it was. More water bombs, I guess. Kill him or something? I don't remember. That's me, the boss here. yeah, sure. Oh, it's the bombs. Okay. I see. Yeah, okay. Do that. Yep. Yep. That's what it would be. I remember this room. I don't remember this puzzle. Well, I guess we will just light it up. Oh, the puzzle is it just spawns different things. Okay. Ooh. Okay, not that one. That one, I guess. Guess we can't do it while we're... I guess just those two. Okay. That one, I guess? Yep. Another Poe. Okay. Well, what's that one? Oh, I said I wanted to attack it. There we go. We want to go out this way. We'll transform back to here. If I don't drop everything. What room is this? guess we just go back to the main room. Yeah, okay. That's what they want us to do. I keep pressing every single button. It's because I don't have it equipped. Remember how to get the last one? What's the map say? So there's a whole basement I haven't been to. I don't know how that connects. Oh, I keep pressing it wrong. Unless it's just that top floor? I kinda thought we would have got the spinner. I genuinely don't remember now. Oh, it tells us. Okay. Now I go through here. Nice to know the sense change, I guess. It goes over there, yes. Open space. Just narrow it over that, I guess. Transform. Is this one I have to stand on too? Alright, where are you going? I think there's just one podcast. Transformer. Smell. Yes, it goes up here. Okay. We're all good. Oh, right, because there's a small key, I think? No. What is it? I thought we'd been to all of these. Maybe you're wrong? You have been here. Okay. Just different. Oh, right. Okay. I remember now. I don't know if I'd say it's better than Breath of the Wild, As a traditional Zelda game, yes. As just a good game, I don't know. They're both good. They just have their different like, kind of sections. I don't know. Breath of the Wild is horrible for the story and linear progression, or I guess just progression in general. You have all the items and that's that. But I had a lot of fun with Breath of the Wild too. I think for me it's just Twilight Princess a lot more replayable. Like the story moments are a lot more interesting with this game. I think about every year I get an itch to play Twilight Princess, and then I never really scratched that itch. This is about the first time I've done a replay of it, but I don't think I've really ever got the itch to go back to Breath of the Wild. That's the spinner. We need the spinner for that, I believe. That's true. Yeah, I'd agree with that statement. It's a great open world game. It's not amazing at really anything else. I'd like to see what number 2 brings, because it'd be interesting to see if it solves some of the issues. I think at least for me, my kind of things I'd want with Breath of the Wild 2 would be it'd be the progression and the story. Breath of the Wild didn't have much in the cutscenes, and I don't love cutscene driven games, but I'd love to see a new Zelda game with kind of cutscenes. I don't have a small keyboard. I guess I'm just bringing this up until I get it. And I think progression too for Breath of the Wild, because I liked that you could kind of do anything from the beginning, but it got tiring near the end of the game when you just had everything or just doing 100% for the sake of 100%. If it's a copy of Skyward Sword, I'm going to be very disappointed. I think Skyward Sword is the only 3D Zelda game I haven't completed. And by completed, I mean even finished it. I never finished that game. I think the Imprisoned was just what set it over the edge. Maybe it's a hot take. I never was big on the Wii. I never got into Wii games that much. Like I played the Mario Galaxies. They were good, but I don't know, I've never felt like going back to them. I mean even the I played 2 before I played 1. Oh, I have the little mice on me. And I stopped halfway through playing Mario Galaxy 1 just because it was repetitive, which I mean makes sense because I've played the second. But I've played Metroid Prime 3. I didn't particularly like it. I vastly preferred the original 2. I don't know really if I've played much else in the Wii game kind of department. There's not been that much that... Yeah, I don't know. With Skyward Sword, I never made it through it. I'd like to go back and play it. I might pick up the Switch version. I don't know. Not right now. But if I ever saw it for like $30, I might pick it up. I guess I should know what way I need to go before I... So I need to go all the way around here. thing I did like about Skyward Sword, I remember liking the flying. It just sucks because I didn't really get that intrigued by the gameplay, and I really didn't like the bosses and stuff. Yeah, I don't think the Wii was bad. It just never stuck with me personally. Like I totally get why people liked it so much. It just wasn't the console for me. I always grew up on the GameCube. Honestly, I think our family Wii was used more for the GameCube than it was actually the Wii. But yeah, I can't say my Wii collection is that large. I probably have less than 10 games on the Wii. I don't have that large of a GameCube library either, but it's probably more around like 20. And I'd probably have, I don't know, 10 Wii U games. I mean, the Wii U is kind of harder depending on what you count, but... Okay. And all of them just come here and kill them all. They don't die? They just... okay. Oh, it's this guy. Hello. I've always been curious about the PlayStation. My family was always Nintendo. I don't think I've owned a console other than Nintendo. But I don't know, it's been curious because I've met people who are more PlayStation. I've had some Xbox people. I don't know. I guess it's really just what you grew up with. But I don't know, it's probably what I grew up with. That's the reason I kind of get more intrigued by the Nintendo stuff. I guess I think we both them. But yeah, like with some of the newer PlayStation stuff, some of it's pretty cool what it can do. I mean, same with the Xbox. But I don't know, I've never felt like I'd get my money's worth out of the PlayStation. I just don't think there's enough stuff that I like on it. About this game, I think just usually I'm not story driven, but I really like the story in Twilight Princess. I think just it's one of the best Zelda stories they've told. And maybe it's me, but I just like I don't know, I like the best way I've heard it is this is the American Zelda. And I like that. dust. I'm correct. It's the Death Reaper or whatever. I say Death Reaper. I think we have to do what, don't we? What do I have to do? Oh, I also really like... I mean, the combat's not that deep in this game. There's a lot better combat systems. But with some of the later fights, even though it's a simplistic combat system, it's a really satisfying combat system, I guess. And I think this is pretty cool. Right? Yeah. Because, like, I think it's... Is it the next temple? But I like the... I like the Dark Knight fights they have. They're really cool just to see the armor come off and stuff. But... Yeah, no, the graphics absolutely play a massive role in this. Okay, I think I heard it from a YouTube video, someone described it as that, and it was, once I heard it, it was like, oh yeah, that totally makes sense. And I mean, if you know the history behind this game, it is pretty much the American Zelda. Like from what I understand, they made this game because the Americans complained that Zelda wasn't realistic, because they went with the Wind Waker art style. And I mean, both games are good. I love Wind Waker too, but this is, yeah. Like, I think the other Zelda games, like Ocarina of Time, was probably the closest they got to kind of this with the N64. No, I mean, by that they were just limited by the technology. But I do just think this is kind of the American Zelda, and I like it for that. It knows what it's doing, and it does it well. I think we just exit here now. It could have been from Lord of the Rings, you might be right. I haven't actually seen the movies, but you're kind of right, it does remind me of that. It'd probably help if I actually use the item right. Oh, it's axe. Let's just buy it. We're gonna restart it anyway. That's the button we want. Yeah, and just, yeah, the animations in this game, the art style, I think just everything about it kind of, I don't know, it just feels right to me. And I mean, like, Wind Waker kind of has that, but I think the issue I have with Wind Waker is it feels Wind Waker feels like an unfinished game. That's my issue with Wind Waker. Yeah, there's that early 2000s edge too. There's a lot of other GameCube games I like that have that. SSX3 is one of those that is really, I don't know, it's dated in its style, but it's one of those styles that I still really like. I think I'm just going up here, aren't I? Yeah, and even stuff like, I don't know, Beautiful Joe, if you've ever heard of it. What is happening with the camera? It's another kind of good GameCube game with that 2000 style. That's another one I should actually finish. Ooh, should have done that better. But let's just go here. Yeah, Twilight Prince has been one of those with the weird fandoms. Like, I remember maybe it was my visualization of it as a kid, but I remember YouTube back, like, in the 2010s, it didn't really have a favorable view of Twilight Princess. But it seems to kind of be having a resurgence now. Oops. But I think now, at least from, maybe this is just my view, I think a lot of people kind of have the viewpoint of Breath of the Wild as a peak right now. And I don't know if I'd call Breath of the Wild the peak. It was a nice, refreshing take on it, but I don't think I want the Zelda franchise to be only open world. Jump on this thing. Yeah. But yeah, I think it's really weird seeing the opinions, because, like, like I said, when I was watching YouTube back when I was a kid, Twilight Princess wasn't really favored, and it was kind of Wind Waker that was favored, because it was previously not favored. It's that weird, I don't know, from what I understand, people hated the Wind Waker until it was later on when it aged better than Twilight Princess, and then people kind of reversed it. Oh, now we're on the best boss. Yeah, I think that's kind of the... I think it's good that Breath of the Wild sold well. Like, but I do hope they return to form at least sometimes. Kind of like how they've done at least a little bit of a return to form with, like with the 2D games, but we'll see what. And I mean, if they make like a more cinematic, in a sense, oh, I don't have to, I just have to go down. But if they somehow make like a cinematic open world, I think I'd be okay with that, to be honest. Like, yeah, that's what I had to do. Because my main issue with Breath of the Wild was just the lack of progression and the, like, there was no real reason to do it. Like, it gave you the setup, but didn't really make it that much deeper. But, and also the bosses were kind of eh. I wish there was better bosses. But we'll see what Breath of the Wild 2 does. Because, like, I'll compare it to Xenoblade Chronicles X, because that's another one I've played recently. I've really liked it as an open world. It's been a really unique thing, and it still had good, like, cutscenes and good kind of banter between the characters. So, like, I don't think it'd take that direct style, but I'd like to see certain things from, like, Xenoblade X kind of make it in. Because at least my opinion right now is that Xenoblade X is kind of the best open world game I've played. Stuff like this that's missing from the Breath of the Wild for me. Like, I don't know, Breath of the Wild had that challenge to it, but I miss just the artistic kind of battles. Like, I know this boss battle is easy, but it still feels so good. Yeah, I agree. The exploration is fun in Breath of the Wild, and then the after you're done the explanation or the exploration, there's not much else to it. That's the issue. Like, I think Breath of the Wild I pretty much did a, I don't know what you'd call it, but I did all the shrines and got, like, all the heart pieces and stuff that I could or whatever. But even after getting the DLC, I kind of didn't play it. Like, I thought I'd play the DLC more, but I haven't really felt like going back to it. Yeah, and that's what I like about these old bosses. It just makes you feel like a badass. I don't care if it's easy. I like the feeling more than I like how difficult it is. I don't know if I'd say I dislike Link, but I don't think he's at his best form in Breath of the Wild. I think the issue with Breath of the Wild Link is he doesn't have much characterization. Like, this Link we know is... Okay, I should have paid attention. Like, the Twilight Princess Link, we know he's kind of compassionate and he felt the duty to this call, in a sense. Like, he's not just a... I haven't changed the camera, neat. But he's not one that's kind of to combat, because we saw the early life of his, but yeah, Breath of the Wild doesn't really characterize him that well. And I mean, even Wind Waker, I kind of prefer to Breath of the Wild Link, because he's fighting for his sister. He's not even the chosen one. He's just one who kind of felt the calling. Yeah, and even the sword sheathing animations are good. Oh, now we get the good cutscene. Yes. Yeah, I also just like this version of Ganon more. I know people don't like that Ganon kind of comes in the end of this game, but I think he fits well in Twilight Princess. Like, to me, this is the Ganon that we should have always had. Yeah, I get ya. Gerudo Quest is kind of weird. Yeah, he doesn't have that much character. I think Breath of the Wild... I think Breath of the Wild would have been the one that would make sense to have Link as a character who speaks, but as far as I remember, they didn't do that. And I mean, the issue with that is I don't know how they'd actually do that, because everyone would have different opinions of what he should sound like. Okay, come here. Really? Even these, I don't know, I love seeing these giant chains and stuff. Something just to show the might of what's actually happening. Yeah, like even this cutscene, oh, it's so much better than it needs to be. And I mean, even Midna, like as you're right with dramatic Midna, but it at least makes sense. Like, yeah, honestly, I think the Zelda games would benefit from a T rating. Like maybe it's the way I grew up, but a T rating just meant that a game was cool as a kid. Like, I remember playing, I think it's Tony Hawk's Underground. No, Tony Hawk's American Wasteland. That's the one I played, which is probably like the least popular Tony Hawk's one, but it's the one I had. And I think it was rated T, and there was really, I think it was only the blood in it, and it was like catch-up effects. But yeah, like even this cutscene, this actually shows how big of a problem Ganondorf actually is. I also love that effect of the mirror. Just the 2D to 3D. Yeah. There's a lot of just cool stuff in this. I don't think I realized he used the same sword, but it is a, I don't know. I think the final battle is by far the best final battle in any Zelda game, hands down. Like, I think my GameCube save, I'd literally just go back to that as a kid and replay that final battle, because it was that much fun. Man, even watching the Midna reveal in the final, that, oh. I don't know, there's so much about this game I just love. I think I'm just meant to teleport out of here, aren't I? Maybe not. Yeah, I agree. The final battle is a bit too easy, but man, does it make you feel like an actual Link going up against like a actual menace. Yeah, I don't think I meant to. Oh, because I have to do the... The music in the desert does slap. don't know if I don't know what I prefer. Because the original Ocarina of Time, Gerudo Desert is really good as well. But I think both would fit in this game, but I need to transform. Got mail. Maybe it's just me too, but I did I think it was over the winter break, like over the Christmas break, that I did a run of Majora's Mask, since I never played Majora's Mask until this year, and I think it was Neryl made his 4K texture pack or whatever, which actually makes the game look decent. So I played through it then. I mean, I have the 3DS version, but I've kind of, I don't know, I don't play the 3DS much anymore. But like, I think Majora's Mask would have benefited from a Twilight Princess style. I think it could have been a good, I mean, it's already a good game. Majora's Mask is pretty good. But I think it would have been cool if it was in a Twilight Princess style. Maybe that's me. But yeah, I think it's the best castle town they've done. Provided that's not many, because what have they done? Ocarina of Time, and I guess unless you count the 2D games. But yeah, I do think it's the most lively. Like, I even just like the bar, because I mean, it's weird that Ocarina of Time has like a bunch of stores and game houses, but not just regular houses. Like, at least a bar makes sense. But man, it's 22. That's insane. I guess it's only a few years older than me. I mean, if it makes you feel any better, I think Wind Waker is right my birth year. Wind Waker's 2002, I was born in 2002. Yeah, Telma. What do we say about Telma? Eyes are up here. Eyes are up here. I think. I think this is just warp, right? Maybe not. Maybe not. I thought it was something like the warps in Ocarina of Time. I thought that would be faster. Where does this go? I don't remember. I guess it is kind of a warp. I don't remember that at Yeah, I think Hyrule Field could benefit a bit more from. It is an empty Hyrule Field, but then again, I don't know if there is a Hyrule Field that's not empty. Like, I think kind of you can tell if people are nostalgic or not, depending on if they think that Ocarina of Time is not empty and Twilight Princess is. Because realistically, they're both empty. But they also don't, I don't know, you don't need to go that much into them. I don't have to do something here. I forget what I have to do here. There's a fish somehow related to it. I don't remember everything. I'm just gonna go all the way down. Oh, it's the Man, I always like snowy levels. He's catching fishies. Yeah, so I have a... What do I want to show this to again? Okay. So we should show that to somebody because I wasn't paying attention. Oop. Yes, okay. I think we need to go to Kakariko Village, don't we? I think that's where we get his earrings or whatever. Yeah. It's... I still think the original looks good. Oh, right, we have to transform. But, yeah, I think the GameCube era is the era that still looks good and is still, to me, arguably playable. I think I said it early in the stream, I don't know if you're watching, but basically I don't like N64 games. If I don't, I rarely play them, and if I do play them, I'll pretty much play them with a texture pack just to make them look better. But it'd be nice if they did a whole... I think the textures look good in this remake. I think the thing that'd be nice next is getting a whole Ocarina of Time in 3D and stuff where they actually add more polygons. Because I'm pretty sure this is still the original polygon count. Is it the graveyard that I have to do then? Like, I will say, I'm glad we got the Wind Waker and Twilight Princess remakes. Like, I think they're good remakes, but you can tell a lot of it was just from that they took the GameCube code and put it on a different system. Like, I think the file size for this game is about almost, I think it's less than 5 gigabytes. Which I think the original GameCube was about 1.5 gigabytes. So it's still got a decent bump, but it's not anything exceptional. Oh, I need to show this. No? Yeah, okay. But honestly, like, the thing I wish they, like, I think the polygons are kind of what's holding this game back now. I think that's the main thing. At least personally. Yeah, it works. Yeah, I'd agree. I think a lot of them are pretty decent, like, the Zelda games on the N64 are reasonable, but I don't know. I mean, I just grew up with the GameCube era. It's hard to go and see anything else. But and I mean, I'm fine with the SNES and stuff, but I mean, I say the SNES. I don't really like the NES, but that's all me with me being a Zoomer. So I never grew up with an N64. I don't think I've touched a. I haven't touched an N64 controller to actually use it. I've touched one in used game stores, but yeah, I don't know. It's just not what I grew up on. I just one of the few that I can't deal with for some reason. And I mean, Star Fox 64 is another good one, but I don't know. There's a lot of them that just don't look great. I think I'm probably gonna end it here anyway. I got through the one dungeon. It's about supper time here, so I need to start making myself something. But thanks for stopping by.